Hi! If you're looking for The Doll's House, American Diner, Part 5, here it is. Okay, so we're going to go around this corner here. Obviously, what I'm going to do is cut a piece of foam board and I'm going to put grooves in it all the way around. Then I'm going to put it over something round to try and get it to curve around here. And if that works okay, we'll glue it on right the way down, right the way around. I think it's a nice diner looking corner, rounded off corner, so we go back to a new straight, as it were, and we can put the side of this wall up here. Okay, so I'm using a tailor's tape measure because obviously it's bendy, and we get a bit of reading around the corner. So we're about here, which is 5 centimeters. So what I'll do, that's nice actually, because we can put 5 new nice stripes here to get it around the corner. Okay, so we'll take 5 from this nice straight edge, because I know that's a straight edge. And the same here. And I've got the width right. What I'll do is I'll move this down slightly and mark off where the centimetres are. And we'll move down to the same on this side. We'll join that on the steel rule, get the length measured to match the wall, and we'll get it cut. So I've marked off here, which will be from here to here, 8 inches. So roughly in Doll's House scale, I want to have about 8 feet high. Should be plenty. So what I'll do is I'll just join up these dots, these lines. I'll cut that out and then we'll score the lines. I'm not going to cut through, and that will allow it to bend nicely around the corner. Okay, so we're all marked out. This is going to be our corner. This is going to be our height. First of all, I think I'm going to cut this section out. So we're beyond where it should be, just ever so slightly. And then off just here. There we are, so that's what we're going to use. Okay, now like I've said, I'm not going to cut all the way through, I'm just going to score these cuts, so usually 2 passes to go all the way through, so I'm going to try and just do the one, very gently. Not at any particular speed. Just take it easy. If you're doing this kind of thing, please be careful with your fingers. This blade is extremely sharp. Now I know when this curves around the corner, these little slices are going to gape and stand open slightly. Well, that's fine. I don't mind that. Just add a little detail to the corner. So I have seen a diner. I think it's the oldest diner in the US that has a corner like this, so they can do it. Why can't we? There we go, we've not cut all the way through. As I say, if we give that a little bit of persuasion, they will all open, and we'll get that rounded over, perhaps a rolling pin or something like that, to get that to go around that corner for us. So there we are then. Those pieces, that looks like quite nice actually, and it's nice and round See, we can manipulate this to fit depending on how acute that corner is, but nice and smooth on the inside, no gapes there. So we'll just need to get that fitted, and then we'll add the straight run to that. Okay, so the idea is to glue this corner to this piece first. So that hold that in place. Now because it's bendy now, move it out of the way, put some more hot glue in here, and then stick this down. Hopefully that will hold its shape lovely. See if the hot glue gone here already? We'll soon find out. Unfortunately it's too far away to reach, of course. That's rather the Morris of, isn't it? Okay, let's see if the hot glue gun is ready. Yeah, I don't like to put too much hot glue on because otherwise it squeezes out terribly. If possible, immediately try not to burn yourself. Clean up any squeeze out excess. Keep it nice and clean on that section there. Okay, so we'll just do this section here. I do apologise if I get in the way, I haven't got a lot of choice of where I can put myself in the house, really. I don't want to make a mess of it. Again, where possible without burning yourself. Try and clean up any excess. That's gone quite well, I think. There you go. So that's gone quite well. I think it's contoured really nicely around here. It was never a perfect curve, but it just suits that point. I really like the lines on here, adds, as I say, to detail. Let's get some paint on that. A little bit of weathering like this. The dirt's got inside those lines, like they were put on like aluminium strips to make that corner. That should look fabulous. Right, so now we've got a nice straight edge here to meet our straight edge here. Now we're going to put a piece from here, obviously, to the other end of this part of the wall here. Of course, that's where all the tables and benches will butt up to on the inside of this wall. So we've just got to sort out this wall, figure out where the doorway is going to be, and add the windows before I can actually fit it in, because otherwise I'll just make my life a nightmare. So that's a nice straight. So we've got to work with here, because these are 1 inch wide, or in doll's house size. Obviously that's 1 foot wide. And before we do that, as I said, we've got to measure up the walls. Before I do that, I just want to give a nice shout out to a good friend of mine, Jake Birch. Thank you, Jake, for all your lovely comments. I know you watch all my videos and you tend to comment on them all, so I really appreciate that. Really, really nice guy, and I really, really appreciate your feedback. Thank you very much for that. Okay then, so from one edge, look at that, superb. As you can see, that is exactly 55. Again, makes my life a lot easier doing it in even numbers. Well, not even numbers, but straightforward numbers instead of 54 3/4, for instance. Right, so let's get that measurement transferred to this piece here. I'm trying to remember. It's 55. I did debate doing it shorter and giving a sort of staggered finish to the end, because it's not going to be enclosed. It's only going to have three walls out of the 4. So we go to 55. That's fine. We'll do the same up here, because remember the walls are 8 feet high, so therefore 8 inches high. I have to make sure that's a good fit as well. Okay. Now using the steel rule, obviously. That's that, and of course, hot glue then. Get that up in a sec. 8 inches high, as I said. Same there. Now we get the big ruler and draw that across. Okay, nice long ruler, Superstar, Super Buy. Believe it or not, this came from the pound shop. So, no mega expense there. I try very much to stick to everyday things, regular things. We don't do CNC machines here, we don't do laser cutters. We do all this by hand. And hopefully people can follow along with that. So again, I've got to be careful with this because I haven't got any cutting mat underneath of the end. So this is, as you probably worked out, this is only an ironing board. So don't work on it. Again, no special fancy workshop. So we do this so that people can, if they wish, follow along in their own homes. So I'm going to leave that in, that might look alright with this end. And so I was going to do a staggered end, just for visual effect, but I don't think I need to with that. We're cutting through, so we're really careful. And hopefully, that'll be that. So then I'm going to do is draw on here what type of windows, how many, where the doorway is going to be, etc. and get those cut out. Okay, upside down, of course. Now this is looking from the inside of the diner. So here we'll have the 2 single benches. Then you'll have another single, a double and a single. So this section here is going to be the doorway. So it's about 6'6" high by about 3'6" wide, sorry. So what I've decided to do is the windows, basically just squares, just very basic windows, according to all the reference photographs I've got. So what I'll be doing is I'll be using to make them these. And all these are, I can't remember where I got them from now, they are the wooden sticks you get for candy floss. I think that's the candy floss man for them, to be honest. So we're going to be hopingfully making the windows out of that. They're actually 5mm in width, which is stunning, because so is the foam board. So hopefully I'll get those made, get this cut out and fit those in on both sides, and we'll do that. Now I know what these measurements are already because I've measured them and marked them all up, so just showing you. So from the doorway, the door jamb itself to the edge here is exactly 30 centimetres. So I've divided them into 7.5 centimetres each, so we get a nice even spread. And they are, I believe, 8 centimetres in height. So I'll just mark those up. This shouldn't take too long. He says, famous last words. So I'll just lay that against my steel rule. Mark off the 30. And do the same with this one. That'll be the 2 longest cross members for the main section of the window. I've remeasured the uprights and they're not 8 centimetres. I apologise for that. They're in actual fact 8.5 centimetres. So I don't know if I'm lucky enough for that to be enough. Where the mark is. Oh, it's exactly 8. It's such a shame. I could change it, but I don't think I'm going to now. So I'll keep those bits anyway, because they'll probably fit as the uprights inside. So this is roughly what we're looking at. I mean, obviously, I've just put it there. I've not measured anything out or done anything in a kind of accurate way. So the idea is we're going to put all this together, and then we'll cut out the opening in the wall and glue that into the wall. Then I'll put some glass on the inside, I think, after I painted it. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that. I know it's dragged on way past the 12-minute barrier. It's getting longer, isn't it? And I've still not shown you everything I wanted to show you. So it's going to have to be in the next one. Please subscribe if you want to see the rest of this build. There's a long way to go yet. And I can still do some insight. Anybody out there knows more about dolls' houses and 1/12 scale things than I do, which is like this much. You could write on the back of a stamp with a very thick pencil. I'm just making it up as we go along. But then I suppose we all do. Thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Don't miss the next one. Press the like and subscribe so you know the next time my video comes out. Take care everybody. I'll see you again soon. Thank you with all my heart. Thank you. Oh, and I also have to say, which is not Doll's House related, you girls out there, or maybe some of you guys, want to know how to do makeup and stuff and watch somebody who knows what they're talking about, go and see Mimi. She knows. She'll sort you out. Link in the description below. Take care.